Alright guys, in this video I want to show you a couple of things you can do from the bridge position to help you work your core, other than just holding the position, okay? So when I say bridge position, I'm basically talking about elbows and toes right here, okay? Now just holding this position is a great exercise. The longer you hold it, the more challenging it's going to become. A couple things to remember when you hold this position is to try to keep your abs tucked in, okay? Keep it isolated, and that's going to be the right way to hold the position. Now I want to show you a couple of things you can add to it to make it a little more challenging, all right? So we'll start off with just keeping the position and alternating, taking an arm or leg off the ground. So the first one, face this position, stay right here, all right? My hips I keep a little higher than my shoulders, and I take just one arm off the ground, okay? Now I want to try not to compensate by twisting like this. I want to try to kind of lean my weight over my elbow and bring my arm straight forward, okay? Hold this position, okay? And I can alternate that and lean here, right arm. Notice I'm trying not to twist, okay? Do the same thing with my legs. Bring my left leg straight up, and I can do it with my right leg. Want to make that a little more challenging with the leg, bring it up and bring it out wide, all right? Puts a little bit different pressure, a little more challenging. Same thing, the right leg, all right? Now, if I want to mix and match, I can do something like left arm and right leg, okay? And I can switch that. That's a nice little exercise right there. Just alternating a wheel, or you can simply left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. All right? That's going to be a pretty good workout on your shoulders. You're going to feel that in your hips, your glutes a little bit too, but mainly stabilizing your core, okay? Now I want to show you another couple exercises you can do that are pretty challenging. If you do them pretty quickly, you're going to get a good core workout in a pretty short amount of time. So the first one, from that same bridge position, I'm just going to be pulling my knees to my elbows, all right, or more to, say, the tricep. Position right here, just like this. In order to reach, if I'm not super flexible, I'm going to lean my head forward. That makes it a little bit harder, and I bring my leg up, come up, touch the outside of my arm. Bring it back, other leg, right here, okay? And that's all I'm doing, just alternating back and forth. So do a few reps of that. Looks like this. Here and back. Here and back. Just like that. All right? Next one I'm going to look at is pivoting side to side. When you do this, try to keep your elbows touching the ground so you're not just rolling everything to the side. So right here, just like this, keep my toes where they are and just pivot. Left to right. Left to right. Okay? Pretty simple. But again, it's a good, very good core exercise. And the last one I want to demonstrate is the clock walk. And on this one, your feet are going to be like the center of the clock. You're going to be the dial. You're going to walk with your elbows. Now this one will be done using your hands as well. The elbow is a little more challenging, puts a little more resistance on the core. So that's how I'm going to demonstrate this one. And all you're doing simply is gripping, getting the same position and just stepping here. Notice my feet don't really move, they just pivot, all right? I can go all the way around, I can change directions, all right? But typically on this exercise, if you look at it like it's an actual clock, start at 12 o'clock, come all the way around at 12 o'clock, and then switch directions. And that would count as one repetition, all the way there, all the way back, all right? It's going to be challenging to do, very many of these. So most people, when they very first start, they'll get a couple maybe, and then you can build up to where you're doing several in a row. Now, so you got a couple exercises there. Hopefully some of that stuff is new to you, and you can add that to your workout. Now I want you to think a little creatively, some of the ways we can, mix and match some of these. So I want to take those last three that I did right here. You can simply do like this. Come in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So a real simple example, if I can take 3 of those exercises, mix them together, now we're working at a lot of different angles, and you can do the same thing. Take that all the way around back to 12 o'clock and all the way around, only now we're adding the stepping and the pivoting in between. You can also add the arm stretches and the leg stretches like we did before. We're taking one arm out, one leg out, and switching it. So play with those a little bit. There's no rules on what order you do those in. Like I said, you can mix your exercise together, and if you're in martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or any of the martial arts, core training, core strength and stability is extremely important. You know that already. So take these exercises and make them work for you.